At a red light he looked at me. "I've been trying to fight this," he said, "but I can't anymore." I didn't say a word. He leaned in, and I let him. That night changed everything. I told myself it was a mistake. A moment of weakness. A line I'd never cross again. But the truth? I craved it. I never thought I'd be that kind of woman. The one who betrays the man who gave her everything. But here I am, sitting in the quiet of our bedroom, watching him sleep, and drowning in guilt. It wasn't supposed to happen like this. We were happy. At least I thought we were. When I first met James, I felt like the luckiest woman alive. He was stable, gentle. He listened to me when I spoke. We built a life together. We made plans. Bought a house. Talked about kids. For a while everything felt right. But somewhere along the line the spark faded. I'd talk, and he'd nod without really hearing me. We'd kiss, but the passion was gone. I started to feel like a background character in my own marriage. I told myself it was just a phase, that all couples go through it. So I waited. I tried. I cooked his favorite meals, dressed up, planned date nights, but he was always busy. Just a crazy week at work, he'd say. Every week was a crazy week. Then Daniel came along. He was my department head, confident, charismatic, always so effortlessly charming. Everyone liked him. But for some reason, he seemed to like me more. He'd compliment my work, ask how I was doing, actually listen when I answered. It started small, coffee breaks, office jokes, casual chats, but deep down I knew where it was heading. The attention. It felt like rain after a long drought. And I was thirsty. I tried to ignore it, but I'd catch myself checking my makeup before our meetings, smiling a little too long when he joked. The first time he touched my hand, just briefly, I felt electricity I hadn't felt in years. It happened on a rainy Thursday evening. We'd stayed late finishing a project. Everyone else had gone home. He offered to drive me back. I said yes. The silence in the car was heavy, the kind of silence where every breath feels louder than it should. Then, at a red light he looked at me. "I've been trying to fight this," he said, "but I can't anymore." I didn't say a word. He leaned in, and I let him. That night changed everything. I told myself it was a mistake. A moment of weakness. A line I'd never cross again. But the truth? I craved it. The excitement. The way he made me feel. Wanted. Seen. Desired. It became a routine. Late meetings. Hotel rooms. Secrets. Every time I came home, I scrubbed his cologne off my skin. Practiced my smile in the mirror before I walked through the door. James never suspected a thing. He was too busy, too tired, too trusting. Sometimes I hated him for it, for making it so easy. Then, I missed my period. I stared at the test for 10 minutes, my hands trembling. Positive. I sat on the floor of our bathroom crying so hard I could barely breathe. James walked in, worried. When he saw the test, his face lit up. He hugged me, tears in his eyes. "I've never been so happy," he said. And I said nothing. The next few weeks were a blur. I ended things with Daniel, cold and fast. He was angry, confused. But I told him we had no future, that this had to stop. He asked if the baby was his. I didn't answer. Maybe I didn't want to know myself. Now I live every day pretending. Pretending I'm excited about the nursery. Pretending the baby kicks make me smile. Pretending that James and I are stronger than ever. But every time he kisses my belly I feel sick. Because I don't know whose child I'm carrying. And I don't know how long I can keep lying. Sometimes I imagine telling him the truth. I rehearse it in my head. The screaming, the silence. But I never say a word. Because I know it would destroy him. And somehow, that hurts more than the guilt. I'm not the victim here. I know that. I made choices. I crossed lines I never should have. And now? Now I'm a prisoner of my own lie. Smiling at baby clothes. Holding his hand at ultrasounds. Laughing at jokes I barely hear. And crying in the shower where he can't see me. People say one mistake doesn't define you. But what if it does? What if that one night, that one selfish choice ruins everything? What if this child grows up and asks questions I can't answer? What if one day the truth comes out? I cheated once, but I've been lying every single day since. And I don't know how much longer I can live like this.